So a lot of people don't know that Dell recently refreshed their laptop lineup. These are the new Dell Plus Series laptops replacing their Inspiron line. And these are supposed to be, proper, practical laptops with no compromises, great battery life. And this is the Dell 14 Plus, and it also comes in a 16-inch variant, aka the Dell 16 Plus. So the big question is, are these the Windows laptops to get in 2026? We're starting off with the Dell 14 Plus because if you ask me, 14 inches is the more popular size when it comes to work laptops. And I like how this design is just no nonsense. It's got an understated look, kind of well suited for someone who doesn't like loud or flashy designs. And it's comfortable too with these rounded corners, smooth chamfered edges. Now, it's not the slimmest or the lightest laptop out there, 16.95 millimeters thickness, 1.55 kgs of weight, but portability is not an issue, and a special mention to the build quality, which is just solid. You have aluminum on the front and the back, and while the lid doesn't have an indent, I didn't miss it as there's enough space in between. I could easily open the laptop with one hand. Also, when you open it, the bottom rises for better airflow. Yeah, the air inlet is at the bottom, and it also elevates the keyboard for a more comfortable typing experience. It also goes all the way down 180 degrees, lays flat. So like I said, practicality is the word here. And talking about which, you get a backlit keyboard with multiple levels. The keys have good key travel. They don't feel mushy, but I did find the keyboard flexing just a little bit. It also has the dedicated Copilot key, the multimedia and shortcut keys, along with the power button that doubles as a fingerprint scanner and works. You also get Windows Hello with the 1080p IR camera, so unlocking with face works too. And you get a physical shutter here for all the privacy you need. And this camera is actually good. The quality in video calls, meetings is top notch. And what I liked more, very importantly, were the mics that captured my voice surprisingly well, even when there was a lot of disturbance. I also have no complaints with the trackpad. It's large, supports all the gestures, has palm rejection, just kind of works. Ports are all covered too. Two USB-C ports along with an HDMI 2.1 port on the left side, a USB and a 3.5mm audio jack on the right. If the display is a very practical one, yes, OLED would have been a fantastic choice, but Dell has instead gone for a 14-inch 2.5K QHD plus IPS panel with a 120Hz refresh rate. So it's smooth, looks crisp and sharp, and this is a color-accurate panel with 97% sRGB coverage. So great for creative tasks, and colors look good too when watching content. And yes, it has the anti-glare coating, which works without messing up the colors. Now this panel is also bright enough indoors, but at 300 nits, I wouldn't call it the best if you're someone who likes working outdoors. Now the speakers here kind of surprised me. You get dual bottom firing 2.5 watt speakers, and these are actually loud and nice for this price. But when it comes to performance, the Dell Plus lineup is available in multiple Intel Core Ultra Series 2 variants, and this right here, this laptop, is powered by the Intel Core Ultra 7 256V, which is an 8-core 8-thread chipset paired with a pretty capable Intel Arc 140Vi GPU, the Intel AI Boost NPU with 47 TOPS of AI performance, so yes, Copilot plus PC, and along with that, this comes with 16GB LPDDR5X RAM and a 512GB SSD, which is pretty fast as you can see from these speeds and Crystal Disk Mark score. And do note that while you can't upgrade the RAM, the SSD here can be upgraded. Now these are the benchmark scores from the laptop, and these are good, but honestly these Lunar Lake chipsets are all about great efficiency along with solid performance, which is what most of us want, and this delivers. And for someone like me who mainly uses Chrome with lots of tabs, productivity apps like Notion, some minor photo editing, this handles everything I throw at it. But to really test its performance, we tweaked some of our YouTube video thumbnails in Photoshop, which have multiple layers, a lot going on, and this handled that without breaking a sweat. Now, since that wasn't enough, I also tried some video editing, and it kind of pushes through. Now, obviously, this isn't a high-end video editing machine, but it does the job for some basic tasks and even more so at times. And thermals are solid too. No overheating, no loud fans, so pretty sorted. And I know you know that this isn't a gaming machine, but the Arc GPUs have been fairly capable, so I installed Forza, benchmarked it, and got an average of 43 FPS on high settings. Lowering this to medium makes it pretty playable with a consistent 55 to 60 FPS. Again, don't expect this GPU to run AAA titles, but yeah, casual gaming, that kind of works. And yes, the NPU here means all the Windows AI features like the Windows Studio effects, things like live captions, co-creator in Paint, click to do, or even a lot of AI features in Windows apps use this NPU, so that's great. But remember I said these Intel chipsets are all about efficiency, and in terms of battery life, this has a 64 watt-hour battery, and thanks to the efficiency with Lunar Lake chipsets, the battery life is actually incredible. This is rated to last 22 hours on continuous video playback, and in day-to-day usage, this is an all-day, lasting laptop. In my usage, I've been getting around 7 to 8 hours of usage every single day, which is really good. And I like that it comes with this fairly compact 65 watt PD charger, which takes around an hour to charge the laptop to 80%. And yes, it's PD, so you can use it to charge your phones or other devices. Now coming to the bigger Dell 16 Plus, it's very similar to the Dell 14 Plus in terms of design. I mean, obviously, this is a big 16-inch laptop, so it's heavier, bigger all around. But yes, it has the same understated design, the same good port selection, and this is clearly aimed at people who want the bigger display because their work demands it. And there are some changes to the display compared to the 14-inch one. I mean, this is a 16-inch FHD Plus display, so lower res. So yes, Dell gives you multiple options depending on your use case. And for day-to-day tasks, multimedia, it looks good. And the bigger size here means this also has a proper, bigger, full-size keyboard with a numpad, which is again something a lot of people want. The rest of the things being the chipset, the battery, which lasts long here again, or the connectivity remain the same, but yeah, it's still clearly giving you more options. Connectivity-wise, both of them feature Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 5.4, run on Windows 11 Home, and come bundled with Microsoft Office Home 2024, Microsoft 365 Basic for 1 year, and the McAfee subscription for 3 years. So to sum it all up, it's 2026, even the laptop prices have increased clearly, and these start around 91,000 rupees, and these are aimed at work professionals who want a very practical laptop with no major compromises. And be it in terms of display, performance, and very importantly, long battery life, which is actually great here. And both of these laptops are right now available with options such as no-cost EMI, bank discounts, warranty upgrades, etc. as a part of ongoing promotions. So you know what, head to dellstore.com or any of the nearest Dell exclusive stores, Reliance or Chroma, anywhere pan-India, and just check this out. Anyway, I want to know your thoughts on the new Dell Plus Series laptops. Let me know in the comment section below, and thanks for watching. See you in the next one.